So when I talk about the value is there, the value is there. Zara knows what the hell they're doing. This is not up for debate. Go argue with your drunk uncle at the barbecue on 4th of July. Do not argue with me about this because I know what I'm talking about. This is a scent that's just gonna wake you up, but it's not gonna overwhelm you. It's not like a bright light in your face. It's more of like the sun on you. It's not overwhelming, it's not harsh. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Taylor and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. Hopefully you consider subscribing and joining the family. I'd love to have you. Grab yourself a plate, okay? But today I'm doing something a little bit different and I wanted to just talk about some of the Zara fragrances that I have. Or is it Zara? Zara or Zara, I don't, whichever, you know, somebody correct me in the comments. But I wanted to talk about some of my favorite Zara fragrances that I purchased. I'm not going to show you every single Zara fragrance that I have because I do have quite a few, but I only want to sell you ones that are still available for sale. There's no point of me going back in time to fragrances that they don't even have anymore, they don't even make and sell and produce anymore. So let's get started with the first one. They're in no particular order. I'm not showing them to you in order of preference or, you know, which one I like the most or which one I like the least. I really don't have anything negative to say about any of these, to be honest with you. There obviously are ones that I prefer over others. Then there are some that I only prefer based on like what I'm wearing or the season, you know, or vice versa. So I'm gonna talk about the fragrance, tell you what I like about it, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the notes, okay? So let's start with Zara Red Temptation. So it's not super red, it has kind of like a light pinkish tint, but like very faint. It's completely translucent. The bottle is completely translucent. It looks like this. It is, I believe, 2.8 ounces. Hold on. Yeah, 80 milliliters, so 2.71 fluid ounces actually. And you guys, if this is not the biggest dupe for Baccarat Rouge by MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, hope I'm saying that right. Maison Francis, I really hope I'm saying that right. Maison Francis Kurkdjian, MFK, if you don't know how to say it, because I don't know how to say it. This just smells so much like Baccarat to me, but for me it's actually better because a long time ago, before Baccarat got as popular as it is, it's kind of fallen off a lot because everybody and their mama wears it. Most of the time it's like, that's such a distinguished fragrance that like, even if somebody pairs it with something else, I can still make out what it is. That's how strong Baccarat is. I don't know what the actual notes are in Baccarat, but I mean, they have to just be so similar. So here's what the description says. An eau de parfum dressed up with the warmth and textural notes of precious saffron and coriander, bitter orange, provides a fruity and colorful touch to the luminous floral bouquet. The brightness of jasmine reveals all the sensuality and femininity of white flowers. Not this thing interrupted me. Of white flowers enhanced by a praline accord, modern and highly addictive. This definitely doesn't flow well in a sentence. I don't know who wrote this. The flowers highlight the potency of moss and woody amber notes wrapped in a musky cloud, leaving a wake of complete femininity. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff in there. But man, the thing I like about this, to be honest with you, this is better than Baccarat for me. Because this entire bottle, and this stuff is very, very strong, was $35.90. And I actually wonder if they went up in the price because I don't even remember paying that much, but who knows? Maybe it was always that price. But this is so strong. I'm telling you, 2 sprays and this is lasting all day. I'm telling you, you washed your clothes, you still smell it on your clothes. That's how strong this is. This is not playing no games. Whatever is in here, And to be honest with you, I would say that about Zara fragrances all across the board. They are very, very potent, especially if you buy the eau de parfum. Like, they are very strong. They are built and designed to last, okay? You just get so much bang for your buck, because a fragrance of this size, this is between $350 to maybe $500 or $600 with MFK, because they have like an X-straight version, which is like really, really strong, and then they have their normal eau de parfum. And the only reason I really know the prices of that is because I've tested in the store so many times, and I bought my best friend the real one for her birthday, and it was $350 for like the 2.5 ounce, I believe. So it wasn't even 3.5 ounce, or okay, but it was like 2 point something, I believe, and it was $350, and with tax it came to like, you know, a bit more than that. But for me, on my skin, Baccarat didn't do much for me. I remember trying to buy it in the store, and the sales counselor, like the saleswoman, she even said, huh, this really doesn't do anything for you. Like, that's what she said at Neiman Marcus. That's what she said. And this is a woman who could have said whatever she wanted to make a sale, okay? And she said, that really just doesn't do anything for you. But this, whatever slight difference there is in this, because it smells so similar, but this smells so good on me. Every time I wear this out, people are like, wow, you just smell so fresh. It's such a fresh, sweet, it's very, very sweet, but it's also very like sophisticated. It's not like cotton candy sweet. I have another fragrance that's Valentino Born in Roma, I believe, that my friend Kim gave me for my birthday. That's a very sweet scent, like very vanilla-y, very, very sugary sweet scent, but it's so mature and sexy at the same time. Like, I get so many compliments when I wear that as well. But you guys, you have to go try this, especially if you're familiar with Baccarat Rouge. This is just so similar, and I'm telling you, I've layered this with some other fragrances and I really like it. So go get yourself one of these, okay? Next, we have this fragrance, Cashmere Rose. This is very different for me. I actually don't really like fragrances like this. I'm not really a big, super floral person, but I will say, given the opportunity, I will pick floral over fruity. Because, I mean, like, fruity, just not a big fan. Like, I like vanilla, but I don't like fruit. And Cashmere Rose, to me, it's just like, it's a sweet scent. Let's read about Cashmere Rose. So, Oriental Eau de Parfum fragrance pyramid includes notes of lotus flower, peach, peach and white musk. An elegant, intense, and feminine fragrance. You know what? Now that I smell it, I can see where somebody would like smell peach. All I know is I was wearing this today. I really, really liked it. I just kind of happened upon it while I was walking in the store once, and I ended up buying it, and I mean, obviously the bottle's not like empty, but I have worn it here and there. It's just a different type of scent for me. That's why I haven't like drained it into the ground, but I like it. It reminds me of another fragrance. I can't think of what it reminds me of, but I definitely really like it. It's very feminine. It's very sweet. It's very florally. I wish I could tell you what this smells like. I wish I had smell-o-vision, you know, but I just really like it. And I think I'm probably gonna wear it a lot in the summertime. Like, I wear it in the spring now, and I feel like the spring and summer is I'm gonna do some damage in this bottle, because it's so far left from what I would ever buy for myself, and the price was right, and it really does last. Like, I've had this on all day, and that's, you guys, I'm not looking my best today. My hair is stiff, okay? My hairdresser went out of town on me, Did not know I was planning to go and get my hair done. She'd been gone all week. My hair's all in shambles. Shambles, okay? My hair's in shambles. My makeup's greasy because I did this makeup in the morning. It's the evening. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Y'all don't know this, but it's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. But Cashmere Rose, it deserves its moment, and it's a really darling scent. If you guys get a chance, I would definitely go check this out in the store. Okay, next, y'all. Okay, excuse the bottle because the bottle is normally clear. I don't want you to go in the store going to search for this fragrance, Ebony Wood, going to search in the fragrance department thinking the bottle is gonna look like this. I purchased this during the holidays, and that's why it was in a gift set, and that's why the bottle looks different. The bottle kind of looks more like this. And it's in a white box, whereas my gift set came, I got this for a great price. This is normally $40 almost by itself. I got a 1 or half an ounce tester and this bottle for $19.99. And it was in a cute box, a gift set. So you know I bought like 4 of them. This is my second one. Ebony Wood. Ebony Wood. What do I have to say about this? Like this, okay, so if you're not familiar, Zara has like the Zara Emotions, and I believe it was a collaboration with Jo Malone. I'm surprised that it's gone on this far. I thought it would have been done by now, but nevertheless, I'm so glad that it's not done. The notes in Ebony Wood, it says the scent reveals notes of pink pepper, clove, and ebony wood. Child, I don't know. This, it doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled before. But it's like such a balance. It's so simple, but it's so good. Like, oh man, I don't know how to describe this. Like, this is just OG. This is like, I've had a lot of Zara fragrances, but when they came out with this Jo Malone collaboration, to be honest with you, I've smelled a few different Jo Malone scents. Nothing that I ever wanted to pull the trigger on, but this right here for $39.90, and I ended up, obviously, like I said, you know, buying it for the gift set, but when I initially bought it, it was $39.90. This is my second or third bottle that I'm on right now. But y'all, when I tell you, this is just a great, this is one of my favorite scents to wear in the fall and the winter. It's something about it, it just lasts on your skin. I get a lot of compliments wearing this. I love masculine scents. A lot of people don't know that about me unless they've smelled me, but I love like woody, oud, patchouli. I love like leathery notes, sandalwood, like anything like that. That's my jam. And I love masculine scents, and sometimes I'll pair it with like vanilla or something to make it a little bit more feminine, but that's just my jam. Like I like a unisex scent because I feel like I'm so feminine. Whatever I wear, I'm gonna make it feminine. whatever I wear, I'm gonna make it feminine, okay? So when I came across Ebony Wood, I felt like this is just the perfect unisex scent. And to be honest with you, I might have to say that about Baccarat, this Baccarat Dupe Red Temptation as well, because Baccarat, I feel like this is a very gender fluid fragrance. It's very sweet, but sweet can be sweet for a male as well and still be masculine. It all depends on like your body chemistry and like what, you know, how it interacts with the fragrance. But Ebony Wood, I also feel can be put in that category. I get so many compliments when I wear this. I absolutely love this. This is something that's just gonna be a staple for me. I may not reach for it every single day anymore, but when I tell you, this is just a scent that I could just wear from where I am in life right now at 29. I can see myself still wearing this well into my 30s, well into my 40s. maybe even my 50s, depending on, you know, what my style is by then. But I definitely, this is just a classic good scent. I definitely recommend you checking it out. I personally like it by itself. I just think it's so well balanced. I don't like to really pair this with anything else, but you're more than welcome to see. Sorry, I just got a text message from somebody that I haven't spoken to in a very, very long time. I think he texted me by accident, so I'm not gonna respond to that. But I absolutely love it. Check it out, check it out. Yeah, we're doing good on time. I'm literally halfway through. I just wanted this to be something really short and cute. And I actually do in the future want to do a lot more sit down videos and just talk about different things with you guys and get a little bit more personal, because I do so many fashion hauls. But now I'm kind of like out of clothes that I purchased, and I don't want to buy anything for quite some time. I really want to focus on styling pieces. So, you know, I want to make content that's a little bit more personal. But anyway, y'all, Waterlily Tea Dress. This is something special. I'm not even gonna hold you, okay? Let's pull up the scent notes for that. First off, Waterlily Tea Dress is very similar for me. Well, I have the same sentiment about it. I have the same sentiment for Waterlily Tea Dress as I had for Cashmere Rose. And when I say that, I mean, it was unexpected for me. This is not my type of scent. This is very, very fresh. It's very, very almost minty. But, and it's very florally, but lily, it's water lily. But y'all, when I wear this, people stop me. Like when I hug somebody and I'm wearing this, people, this scent is amazing. Like, man, I haven't reached for it in a while, but wow, it's just so unlike me. And I wonder if that's why people love it on me so much when I wear it, because it's just so fresh. Like, I haven't worn a scent this fresh. It's like, it reminds me of the ocean. It reminds me of like the beginning of spring. I don't know how to describe it, but the only fresh scent I've ever worn and put it in that kind of aquatic category that I've ever worn in my entire life is Acqua di Gioia by Giorgio Armani. And I haven't worn that in years. It's probably been a good 10 years since I wore that fragrance. At first it was a gift, and then people kind of liked it on me, so I kept wearing it. But it's definitely not my preference. I already told you I like masculine scents, but I'm more like earthy scents. The woods, the patchoulis, the different natural oils and stuff like that. But when I tell you, this changed my mind. When I smelled this in the store, wow, wow, wow. And the thing is, I haven't worn it a ton because I have to be in the right mood and the headspace and the right outfit to wear something like this. I love to wear this for some reason when I'm traveling. Not really sure, but I think that I keep using that word fresh, and I always like to feel fresh when I'm traveling. And this scent is just so subtle, but it's very strong, but it's subtle, it's subtle at the same time. It's not overpowering. Like when somebody comes to hug you and they lean in, they're just like, wow, you just smell so clean. Like, not like soap, but like clean as in like, just refreshing, you know? This is a scent that's just gonna wake you up, but it's not gonna overwhelm you. It's not like a bright light in your face. It's more of like the sun on you. It's not overwhelming. It's not harsh. I just, let's get into what some of the notes are. Did I already say it? I may not have said it. This fragrance reveals notes of vert de bergamot, spearmint, and musk. See, okay, I did tell you it smelled a little minty. I don't know what vert de bergamot smells like, but I can see the musk. That must be like kind of what's making it so natural. Like, it's, like I said, it's very, I have to tell you, these Jo Malone emotion scents are very, very, very well balanced. Very, very well balanced. Whoever is the nose for these fragrances just knows what they're doing. And the price, the way that this just sticks on the skin for $40, to be honest with you, unless I find something that I'm absolutely obsessed with, I don't see the need to ever spend a lot of money on fragrances anymore, because I feel like a big bag of money, and I know I smell like amazing with these Zara fragrances. I'm really gonna try to restrain myself, but I just don't see myself spending $200 or $300 on fragrances anymore, as long as Zara is making really high quality fragrances like this. I actually have a few more on my list. I don't think I'll talk about it in this video, but I do have a few more scents that I've smelled. Some of them I've purchased and returned just because I have too many fragrances right now. Zara, if you haven't, I implore you, go check out their fragrances. I'm telling you, there's something for everybody. And depending on the size of your store, you may not even see all that they have. Like, look online and read some of the notes, and then check in your store to see if they have it for you to smell. Because they have so many fragrances, you may not even find them in the store. You may have to go to another store or go to a bigger store, or, you know, even just be on the lookout when you're traveling, maybe in another state, might go to a bigger Zara, or, you know, one that's more well stocked. So, you guys, we are down to the last two fragrances. Nuit. Wow. Okay, so Nuit, I know means night in French. Parlez-vous français? Un peu. So let's read some of the notes for Nuit, because you know what, I feel like I should tell you what I think it is first. So, this is also a very different scent for me. I never had a scent like this. So, off the rip, it is very fruity, and I told you I'm not a big fan of fruit. But the distinction between this one, it's like also very like powdery, like almost like a baby powder. I don't know how to describe it. You literally have to, I wish there was smell-o-vision and that you guys could smell what I'm talking about. But just take my word for it, okay? So, I'm closing my eyes. I smell like baby powder. I smell like peach. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm smelling right now. It just smells like a lot of fruit. I don't know. Okay, let me just read the notes. Maybe that some of it, after I say it, will make sense to me. Warm, comforting, and potent eau de parfum. This hypnotic fragrance opens with fruity bergamot and peach notes. Okay, at least I was right about the peach. Followed by an elegant bouquet of iris and lily of the valley. The floral and fruity notes are imbued with a woody, musky base, an unforgettable trail of rich, warm amber and vanilla notes. No baby powder. I don't even know if that's the term that they would use, but maybe that's the musk I'm smelling. I could see it being musk. Oh, you know what? It might be the mixture of the musk and the vanilla, because I feel like I could get baby powder if I put those two together. Y'all, it's good. And the biggest thing about it is this is a very strong fragrance. Like I said, Zara's fragrances are really designed to last on the skin. And the price, y'all, this was $25.90. Do you hear me? $25.90, and this is 6 ounces. Y'all, if I didn't have any other fragrances, this could probably by itself last me the entire year, with me using it damn near every day. So when I talk about the value is there, the value is there. Zara knows what the hell they're doing. This is not up for debate. Go argue with your drunk uncle at the barbecue on 4th of July. Do not argue with me about this, because I know what I'm talking about. Zara just know, like, who give that man a raise. Give that woman a raise. Like, whoever is over there designing some of these fragrances, coming up with the mixtures, the science behind it all, the notes, like what you smell initially, the way it kind of just fades on your skin into something so beautiful. I really like this one. I reach for this one when I'm kind of just on the go. Like, I have a lotion that kind of pairs very well with this, and that's something I like to do as well. My mother used to do that a lot when I was younger. She would kind of like, if she could buy a set of something, she would love to buy like the lotion and the fragrance set. But if she couldn't do that, she was a little bit more meticulous, like with whatever she wore as a base, like for lotion, she would try to see what either brought out the perfume or like smelled similar to the perfume. I feel like I do that as well. Like, sometimes I take it as an opportunity to layer two different scents together. And sometimes I like to try to see what reminds me, like in my lotion, even if it's like a generic brand like Nivea or Olay or something like that. If there's something in the background that reminds me of a scent I have, I like to pair those two together, if that makes any sense. So Nuit I pair with this cocoa shea butter cream that I have from Nivea, because something in it is also very powdery, and I love it. I just feel like it blends really well together. But Nuit, I tell you, I wear this a lot at night, and I wear it when I'm kind of on the go. Like, it was something really quick, like I'm going to grab dinner, I'm going to, I don't know, just like a little late night drink, a late night run somewhere. Yeah, I really do like this scent. It's very different for me because it, like I said, it's fruity, but I'm really fond of it. I like it. You guys, this last scent is called Fashionably London. So, without giving you too much, Fashionably London, they have like another kind of separate series, and it's like fragrances that remind you of like cities. And Fashionably London, you know, I ended up obviously buying this one, but there's also one for Dubai that I really loved, and there's also one for New York that I really love that smells so much like everybody in New York. Everybody in New York wears that Santal 33 by Le Labo, and I've almost purchased that scent so many times. And again, I purchased it for my best friend. I gave her like a set of that for Christmas. And she really loves it because I have some samples that I had, and when she came to visit me, I gave her some of the samples to use to like shower and everything, and she loved it so much that when Christmas came, I ended up buying it for her because I knew she would never buy it herself. And you know, what kind of friend would I be if I didn't buy you something that you didn't need but you've always secretly wanted, like, you know? So the Dubai one I really love because it's very spicy oriental, and I would love to purchase that one. So that, I can't remember what that one's called, but that's on my list, on my agenda to get over the next few weeks or months. And I definitely want to get that New York one to layer with the actual Le Labo Santal. Is it 23 or 33? But y'all know that scent when you smell it. That's a very popular scent that I actually never get tired of because it's so it's just like a go-getter type scent. Like, that's another really great unisex scent. I would never layer that with anything else because I just love it on its own. And it just reminds you of the hustle and bustle of New York. And I'm telling you, every time I go to New York, that might as well be the scent of New York. It makes sense why they named it like, I think it was called like Energetically New York, because everybody in New York, everybody and their mom was wearing that scent. And rightfully so, because it's amazing. So Fashionably London, this doesn't remind me of London. Like the other cities that I smelled, like, I mean, I've never been to Tokyo, but they had one for Tokyo, and it actually reminded me of how I would imagine Tokyo would smell like. And I've never been to Dubai, but that actually reminded me of how I would think Dubai smells like. And obviously that Energetically New York smelled just like New York because everybody and their mama wears the real one, that Le Labo Santal scent. But after I've been to London maybe 3 or 4 times, this just does not personify London to me. And I didn't put these in any order, but even though this is the last scent, I'd have to say this is probably my least favorite. Like, this is probably gonna be my gym scent. I wish I'd never really bought this, and it's not that it's bad. It's just, something about it's just not super exciting for me. I bought this because I was trying to save money. There's another Maison Francis Courtisan scent, and it's called like Oud Night or Satin Oud Night. There's 2 different versions. It's like Oud Night or like Satin Night, something like that. And it had rose in it. That was one of the notes in it. So I was really on the quest for something that smelled like a rose to me. And I bought this way before I had even stumbled upon Cashmere Rose. So I can't, I would have preferred this over this, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just, it's not my type of scent. Like, I don't reach for this. I'm not super excited about it. Let's read some of the notes. This is also a Jo Malone collaboration. So I guess all the ones for the cities are also Jo Malone collaborations as well. This says, this scent reveals notes of bergamot, rose, and musk. I'm telling you, they love them some bergamot in these scents, and they love themselves some musk. But the rose, I think that I initially bought this, again, it smells like roses, but it just doesn't have much more than that for me. And I was saying how all of the Jo Malone fragrances were so well balanced. Like, I love Ebony Wood. You know, I love Waterlily Tea Dress. But this to me just smells like a big flower. And I really don't get anything else from it. I actually prefer the smell of real roses over this. I don't want to say anything negative about it because I'm sure maybe on another person it smells amazing, but for me I just don't think it does very much. And I think that I want to just kind of make this a gym fragrance for like when I go to the gym. I will say though, you know what? It kind of reminds me of nail polish. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of a floral nail polish. If nail polishes, if they had scented nail polishes on top of the already like scent that nail polishes have, like this would be it to me. But I'm sure when somebody else's probably smells amazing. But it just doesn't do a damn thing for me. Oh, I just hate to end the video on that note. I just wanted this to be like, you know, super energetic. I probably should have maybe, I didn't do them in any particular order, but maybe I should have. But yeah, I mean, if any of you guys have tried any of these scents, please let me know in the comments. I feel like Ebony Wood is very, very popular, and it was popular definitely, I wouldn't say in 2022, but like maybe like towards the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. I actually never really hear anybody talking about Waterlily Tea Dress or Nuit or Cashmere Rose. But I know that people have to be talking about this, because the moment I smelled this, I was like, this smells like Baccarat. This is a dupe. This is the dupe of all dupes. This is the king of dupes. Whoever made this knew what the hell they were doing. That's all I'm saying about that. Like, they probably, you know what they probably did? They probably bought Baccarat dupe. They probably did some kind of analytical chemistry techniques on it to distinguish exactly what's in here and how many and what the percentages were of each chemical. I'm trying to tell you. That's how well balanced this is. But the thing is, something about it is not exactly perfect. That's why I say it's a great dupe. Like, something about it is different enough that this to me almost even smells better than Baccarat. It's very long lasting. I prefer this over Baccarat, and I cannot believe I'm saying that, because it's literally, this was $36 and this smells better than something that was 10 times that cost to me. Ridiculous. That's how you know it's just sometimes the name and like just means so much, because they have to be using similar materials, because I don't know how this just lasts so long. Like, you can't be like, oh, it's poor quality, that's so much better quality. How much better can the quality be when they last? Like, this lasts a long time. Like, that's why I'm like, you guys, if you are into those type of scents, because Baccarat, I mean, Baccarat's extremely popular now, but when I first smelled it, I was just like, wow, I've never smelled anything like this. It's so distinct and it's so just different. I think that's why it really rose in popularity, not just because everybody was wearing it. Obviously not everybody can afford it, but just because it was so different as a fragrance than what I'm normally used to, especially for the mainstream world. But yeah, so you guys, I think that's all that I'm gonna be talking about today. But let me know what you guys feel about Zara. Like, I like Zara. I really feel like Zara is stepping up their game fashion-wise. But when it comes to the fragrances, I just don't think anybody can compete with Zara. I really don't. Like, if you guys can think of some department stores or other, you know, just fashion stores that also make their own fragrances, let me know, because I'm very curious as to like who's just doing it on this level, because Zara fragrances can compete with any big fragrance house. I feel like they can compete. That's just my opinion. And I'm somebody, like, I need to do a whole fragrance video. I have really expensive stuff. Like, I've purchased in Paris, in London, like places I've traveled. The most I've ever spent on a fragrance has been let me see. I think the most I've ever spent on a fragrance was like a little over $500. Look, Louis Vuitton, we gonna have to maybe, if we're gonna talk about like fragrances like luxury houses, like not necessarily luxury fragrance houses, Louis Vuitton has some amazing fragrances, but their fragrance, like Louis Vuitton fragrances can be anywhere from like $300 something to like $600 and $700. Where are you going to get a fragrance for $36 that can compete with Louis Vuitton? Where else are you gonna get that but Zara? I just feel like it's crazy to me how Zara's making some fragrances that can compete with the $600 fragrances and the $300 and $400 fragrances. Like, that's crazy to me. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I would love to hear your opinion. Please put me on as well. I really am a fragrance kind of girl. Like, I just love to smell good. It's just part of who I am. It's how I was raised. My grandmother's into fragrances. My mother was into fragrances, you know, rest in peace. I love a good fragrance. So if you guys can put me on and put me onto anything based on what I've told you I like about these Zara fragrances, I would love that. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Y'all know I love you, my Bougie Boos. Let me know if you like these kind of sit down videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love ya, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye!
I'm that same old body with the steez. In the baked outfit, got a sharp on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. Trying to talk about rovers, it's over, I'm trying to bag the stream. 2 sets, let me take this call, got a ski roof